Hi everybody, kia ora mana, koutou tātou. Alright, so this is by way of a launch, and it's not there yet, but it's pretty well there. This is the draft for Land by Water. The cover's been done. Land by Water Whenua Mawai is monograph number 3 in the Campus Press monograph series. First one being Paul Moon's work on Brahms, second one being by me, He Tono Mo Te Mātāua, a submission on Māori language strategy. And this is the third one. Okay, so if we look at the style of these monographs, each monograph being roughly a 50-pager, 50 to 60 pages, the first is that we look at Paul Moon's work. It's a good exploration, very good exploration of one aspect of Brahms's work. This, I think, has set the tone. That attitude, as it were, sets the tone, I think, for the monograph series. Not that everything is a single focus, but just that one thing is done well. That's the whole idea. So, He Tono Mo Te Mātāua, the submission on the Māori language strategy, I think that did a book review quite well, a literature review quite well. And I think this one, Land by Water, also does a literature review well. There's a lot written, actually, in both areas, the Māori language strategy area and the iwi rights to water area. And this, I think, is the first book collection of reviews. There's been some excellent work done, Rachel Selby's work with others on kaitiakitanga and so forth. And I review every single article, I think, in that book. And yeah, this one thinks of Whenua Higgins' work also on, going back to monograph 2, on Māori language strategies. So we're coming to a kind of interesting point in what used to be called Māori studies, and I suppose we can still call it that for the purposes of this discussion, where we do have a very, very solid body of work, and part of my project here has been to review that work. And I think I'm quite pleased with these things as reviews. The next one coming up is more of a, not exactly a speculative work, monograph 4, of course, being about memory in a small state. And while that's based on published articles, it's a bit more speculative and a bit more of a thesis by me. These books really are meant to be informational books, and the fact that the Māori language is used in them paragraph by paragraph, paragraph in Māori, paragraph in English, that is well received in certain quarters, although in other quarters people would rather see a section in English and a section in Māori. That is the whole book in English first up, then the whole book in Māori. My problem with that, of course, is that people don't read the second book, or if they read the second part first, they don't tend to read the first. And I think these things are probably worth discussing in both languages. And I think that the Māori language should come first, so that's the attitude that I've taken with them. So it's a paragraph in Māori, then a paragraph in English. But here we are. Let's just finish with our ISBN number. The ISBN number for Campus Press monograph number 3, Land by Water, Whenua Mawai, 978-09941 19223. Land by Water, of course, is a thesis, I guess, of mine that I've developed, but it was based on several talks that I went to, which I've referred to in the book, whereby Māori lived near fresh water, and they defined their context by their access to water in many respects. You're with Peter Cleed.